Hello and welcome everyone, I am Madals and this is another StarCraft 2 England cast. Now today I have got a game by ESCDaisy, the red Protoss player in the lower left, who's playing against MilkToto, Toto, the blue Terran. I'm going with Toto, not Tutu, there's no U, Toto. God, that's going to confuse me. Where am I getting Tutu from? No, as in like a ballerina's dress, Tuto. Oh, who knows. Toto is the correct way of saying it. I'm just going to get it out there. If I get it wrong, I apologise. Anyway, back to the game. It is PvT, which means we should see lots of Marines, lots of Marauders, lots of Medevacs, some stimming, quite a few Colossi and High Templar, Storms. But again, that's assuming we get past the early game, and that is if one of them doesn't go for something completely awesome and decides to just win. Anyway, what have we got? We've got the supply depot coming down, we've got the pylon coming down. Not much exciting to stay at the start of StarCraft, I must say. However, let me do mention briefly, if you like my casts, then please subscribe. I get new top level games up every single day of the week. Like the video, for no other reason, they would be massively helpful to me and helping more people see my videos. And also, leave a cool comment below. Let me know what you think about my casting, about the players, about the games, anything at all. Just leave comments, it's cool, even if it's just a short one about what you think. Anyway, gateway. Barracks, still things are going pretty much to plan. Obviously, we will see some scouting. It is forced cross bonds, I believe, because the supply depot is down. It is a tournament version of the map. This is a best of one game, by the way. I'm not entirely sure where it's from, but it's the only game I can find, so I think it is just on its own. It might be like a friendly match or an early qualifier or something, but we'll wait and see how it all plays out. Now, obviously looking around, no gas for the Terran player for Protoss, one gas on its way down. Obviously no gas suggests that there could be something coming out like a proxy racks or maybe another command center very quickly. We'll wait and see exactly when the gas is taken and if it's taken. The orbital command on its way down now. Obviously if there's not a gas taken soon, as Daisy I'd be thinking, okay, is there a proxy barrack somewhere, or is there going to be another command center build very quickly? And really we should see when that all comes down. Now this SCV moving around is just checking for pylons. I think you should always do it. It's a great thing. Make sure that there's no pylon in your base or a hatchery in your base or anything like that, because if you lose to that, you'll be very, very annoyed. Both players actually allowing the scouting worker to stay there for a long, long time. Now, a lot of minerals have been banked up right now by Toto, so I think we should see a command center, and literally as I say it, it pops down. Meanwhile, Daisy got the, side nexus core up. The kind of builds I quite like to see Daisy go for at the moment is I'd be a real big favour of Blink Stalker with an Observer, because of this little area here. You can really capitalise on that. I think that'll be an incredibly potent opener in this matchup, so we'll wait and see if Daisy does go for that. Meanwhile, the bunker coming down, always a good move. It just makes you a bit more safe from any kind of just standard I'm coming up in your front door kind of aggression. However, we've got quite a lot of minerals banked up, as well as this probe coming down here, so Daisy probably going to be going for an expansion. That again is the right thing to do. We've got warp gate tech on its way. There goes down the nexus, so everything is right on cue. All these timings are so swished by these two players. The first gas now just on its way down for Toto. Still only one gas for Daisy. Now, usually we'd see a Protoss player get the second gas relatively quickly. Now, Protoss are very, very gas dependent in most people's opinion. There are things you can do otherwise, but the two gateways thrown down, that's pretty normal. The gas should be taken really in the next kind of 30 seconds or so if you do want to tech up more heavily. Alternatively, if you just want to go for a later 4 gate, you don't necessarily have to get that second gas. The later 4 gates, when you do expand, you still go 4 gates and put on some aggression, but it's not an all-in like the one base variant. Anyway, the second orbital command is morphing in. We've got some Marines wandering their way across the map, boldly going who knows where. But we do have the tech lab, so Stim will be on its way shortly. That's Zealot gets picked up. That's a nice little win there for Toto, obviously, and that's why you do actually see quite a few Protoss players actually skip the Zealot if they feel safe, especially on maps when it's forced cross spawn, because they just think it's so unlikely that their opponent is going to be coming all that way that it's quicker just to go for the Stalker. Which again is what we're seeing here. These gateways not being used at the moment. Warp gate tech is finished, so there is the conversion from a gateway to a warp gate. That will be very, very useful. We do now have 2 more gateways being added on, so that takes up to 5 gates. There's nothing else on the field though, no form of tech. A warping of some more sentries at the moment, so this is quite sentry heavy. Meanwhile, we do still have that probe in the middle, so is Daisy going to go for some aggression? It looks to be that way. that supply depot in a great position. Obviously, that gives you a bit of an early warning about any kind of Blink Stalker play that could be coming in. That pylon on its way down now. But it all comes down to whether Daisy can punch through the front. The second bunker will make it a lot harder to do that. We do have the Stalker moving forward, making sure that that watchtower is held securely. Marine was spotted, and that is going to desperately try to get picked off, but it looks like it could actually make its way through. We'll get some good scouting information. If it spots these two gates and actually manages to see all 5 gateways, it'll be very obvious what kind of opening is going on here. We've got a big warp in of zealots and also a sentry here now. Obviously, this is a pretty aggressive play as we stand. Some more pylons being added on here just so there's no Artosis pylon, because that is always bad times. Meanwhile, we do have Stim. It is half done. The +1 Terran infantry weapons on its way, the reactor and another tech lab, a factory, and well, the third bunker. That third bunker is going to make this nearly impossible to punch through, in my opinion, for Daisy, because it just does not have enough stuff. But there's a lot of zealots there. The Marine spots everything. The SCV's already getting pulled. Now the force fields can be used to prevent the repairs on the bunkers, but with the 3 bunkers there, this just could be too difficult. This is going to be close. I mean, all the SCVs are getting picked off. The bunkers do stand though, and well, Daisy did not come out too well there. Did manage to pick off 5 workers in total, or I think it was 4 because the scouting worker was already killed. So basically, it could be a bit better. I mean, yeah, you've killed 5 workers, but this is a big aggressive play, and it's still not looking like it's going to do too much. The only plus side really is all of these SCVs have been pulled away from mining just to be ready for the next wave of the attack, and that should be coming imminently after that next warp in. You've got a pylon right outside your base, which is never fun times, and here we go. We've got some more aggression. The Guardian Shield, a great use. Force fields go down, but so many SCVs there. The SCVs should start getting picked off though. The bunker trying to get focused. 1 bunker falls, but there is still, well, bunker hasn't fallen actually. It's still getting repaired up too quickly, and Daisy loses everything, and well, there's the GG, because that push just did not work. A great defense by Toto, and that was the game, and it was all she wrote. Anyway, subscribe, like, comment, and I will see you tomorrow for another StarCraft 2 England cast. Bye for now.